Daki, obviously, and it's the joy I get whenever I tell my name to you guys. Trust me, it is not fake. I love you guys so much, and that's why I'm doing it. And so you know, my name is Daki. My name is Daki. My name is Daki. Spells DLKI, and then you know it the way. Welcome to God's Life News. Today's Thursday, a lot is happening today. A whole lot is happening on the living space. But then the biggest of all is the fact that Burna Boy is coming through 12 midnight, and obviously another person is coming through. Who is this person in the news? Get there. Welcome to Gospel Life News, where I bring you updates concerning music, and that is across the country. We begin today's news with no other person than Burna Boy ODG Odogwu, for a reason. African Giant, Grammy winner, BET winner, just name it. This guy has done everything possible, and he's an amazing guy. Trust me. Moving on, we saw where he announced a track list for the I Told Them album set to release on the 25th of this month, and then their track list includes songs like I Told Them, Normal, On Form, Sitting on Top of the World with 21 Savage, Tested, Approved and Trusted, Cheat on Me with Dave, Virgil, Big Seven, They Play, City Boys, Gaza with Shea Vibes, Girls, If I'm Lying, Thanks to J. Cole, and Taliban's Ask the Bonus Track with Byron Messiah. As a matter of fact, it has been disclosed by the social media FBIs that the song Taliban's was sold. Byron sold it to Burna Boy as against what he had with Chris Brown, because at the point it was said that him and Chris Brown were on the song together, and the version of Chris Brown has been released. We all have heard what Chris Brown did on the song, and that's an amazing one, trust me. It was a track that at the time, if it were to be released, it would have been a massive one. But regardless, it was released to Burna Boy or sold to Burna Boy, and Burna Boy had to harness it properly and had a video for the shoot for the song, which was released on Byron's page. You know, at this time, it made it also complicated because at the point people asking questions, why release a video for your own song on another person's page? Like, it really didn't make sense. But at this point, it all kind of makes sense now because it is not your song. You only bought the song, and maybe the buying clause includes that it has to be previewed on my page. Whatever it is, Burna Boy has owned it now, and it is on his deluxe on the I Told Them album as the bonus track. Massive one for that business opportunity for Burna Boy. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy yet again with another sample with the song Cheat on Me with Dave, and it was said that he sampled that one from Quab's project called the Love and War album, and it was for Quab's name is Cheating on Me, but then Burna Boy named his own Cheat on Me. He removed ING, so the difference is just ING. But regardless, Burna Boy fans are saying we don't want you to sample anymore. Please give us an original song from Burna Boy because we know you can do it, and then we're expecting you to also do it. Moving on, we saw for the UK iTunes top song, Burna Boy latest song Cheat on Me with Dave made it to number 106, and that's a massive one. At the same time, we saw Burna Boy speaking with Speedy on the 360 podcast, a two-man podcast as it were. And Burna Boy said a whole lot on the platform. Recall that yesterday it was released. Burna Boy had an interview where he said a whole lot regarding Afrobeat and all of that. This time he spoke with 360 and he spoke a whole lot. He called somebody the dancing donut, and people are there adding 2+2 to phantom who that person is. Burna Boy said to drop an album, so it's expected that he has a lot of interviews as it were. We saw where he said the album is a two-part project and it's a sequel and it's coming out later. So Burna Boy is saying, I told them the two-part project. The first part as part one is set to be released on 25th of this month as tomorrow. And then the other part is set to be released later on. And when is the other part going to be out, we all don't know. We are waiting for Burna Boy to give us a go-ahead on when he wants to drop the project. A lot of fans are saying Burna Boy has learned from Last because at the time people wanted him to have done a remix of Last, which would have ended more numbers, more certifications, but Burna Boy did not do any of that. And maybe he has learned from that on this one, because if any song picks up on this project, he most likely will do a remix to that and put it on the part 2 of the project. Moving on, we saw where the interviewer talking about Speedy actually said he could search Burna Boy net worth, and he said Burna Boy was worth about $22 million. That's billions in naira. That's about billion. Now, just so you know, $1 million is about a billion naira, close to a billion naira. So what $22 million means is about 21 billion naira plus. And then Burna Boy came out to say he laughed about it. He laughed so heavily, and then he said that's not true. And after all, he said he lost when people feel he's that kind of person, but it is not true. And Speedy asked him are you way ahead of this? And Burna Boy said, yes, I am way ahead of 22 million US dollars. That's a big one for Burna Boy. Still, that's a big step for Burna Boy. And for a man who was shut down, the London Stadium was on the MSG, was done different space of tours and all of that. It's expected that you should have more than that. And obviously, it's a big win for Burna Boy and obviously for Afrobeats community in general. Moving on, we saw where Speedy's brought about a conversation that concerns Black American and culture, which a lot of persons assumed at the point Burna Boy said Black Americans don't have any culture. And then Burna Boy came out to say he loved the fact that Speedy brought this out because he has already talked about it, and then he feels like that was a lie, a big lie, because he never said that. Then he actually told the fans all over the world, saying, if you can bring a proof where he said it as it were, Black Americans don't have culture, said bring it and then we'll apologize. But then he never said that, and he's so sure there will not be a proof. He went for that saying only stupid people, and then said stupid people can think that he was going to say something like that, because, and then he said there's nothing he have said that Malcolm did not say, there's nothing he have said that big politicians did not say, but the fact that Burna Boy said it, people are going to take him hook, line, sinker, and drag him left and right. That's because it's Burna Boy and it's used to it. But then he mentioned the fact that he never said Black Americans don't have culture. Because people will believe that, he called them stupid because he never said that. Moving on, we saw where he referred to somebody as dancing donut. According to Burna Boy, he said there's a dancing donut out there, and people are asking questions. Who is he referring to as the dancing donut? Donut in Elements is a big person, a puffed person, round-faced person, and donut can just be anything around basically. And the only person that comes to mind for some fan artists is the fact that for some fans basically is Davido. People are saying, is Burna Boy throwing this Davido at this time? Because recall at the point Davido had to go on an interview a podcast where he called Burna Boy the new cat. And Burna Boy accepted it wholeheartedly, saying he loves to record the new cat. But this time, Burna Boy has softly replied him by saying the dancing donut. Obviously, Davido had the dance, that's the unavailable dance, and none of that. And people are saying, was Burna Boy referring to Davido at this time? I'm sure in coming days, we will know exactly who he was referring to when he meant the dancing donut. Moving on, we saw Cheat on Me with Dave earns over 187,000 streams on Spotify. With a partial day of tracking at the same time. We saw Dave enjoying the city boy vibe, and it's an amazing one. Dave, Burna Boy, and Travis Scott were seen hanging out at the MSG, and obviously they all were listening to them, to them at home, and they loved every bit of it. Burna Boy re-enters the Spotify Global Daily Top Artist chart at 104. At the same time, he remains the highest speaking African artist in the chart history. He peaked at 40 and then he spent 146 days on the chart. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy performing last night at Dave show at the Madison Square Garden. Burna Boy was there. Recall that Burna Boy has been there, showed the space out and gave them a performance. This time he went back there for his friends Dave and performed last, and obviously the biggest song is Yeah, and everybody loved him at the arena. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy Cheat on Me with the debut at number 2 on the Spotify daily top song with over 88,000 streams, and that's a massive one for Burna Boy. Moving on, we have Rema as the next guy on the list. We saw where Spotify came out with the Song of the Summer list, and they're saying they came out with 2 lists basically, but they're saying Song of the Summer for the year 2023 globally, and then Song of the Summer for the year 2023 in the US. For the global category, Rema is on number 20 as the only African in the top 20, while for the US category, no African made it to the top 20. Moving on, we saw Rema Champ just surpassed 50 million streams on Spotify, and that's a massive one. At the same time, we saw the team talking about million record with Rema has announced that they want to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the biggest song in the African space, which is Calm Down Remix with Selena Gomez, and they're saying we want to celebrate the 1-year anniversary, and there are rules for it. The rules include, the team is going to be called the Global Yellow Party. That's the team, the Global Yellow Party, and then these are the rules. You have to throw a party with all your friends, bearing a touch of yellow, and that's for number 1. Number 2, send Rema an invitation anywhere in the world, and Rema might show up at your house to party with you. Number 3, post pictures and videos of the event and tag Rema, Selena Gomez, and Mavis. Do all of these, and you might stand a chance to have Rema party in your house. The question is, do you want to see them in your apartment? If you do, follow all the guidelines. Moving on, we have Fireboy as the next guy in the news. We saw Fireboy announcing yesterday that he's back on the road and he's set to drop a new music in a bit. And then he said, life is good. Obviously, life is good. Moving on, we saw where there's a schedule for Fireboy, and just so you know, it's a rich schedule, so rich schedule. Burna Boy, Fireboy rather, is going to have a song with Balashmuda, which is going to drop sometime in the year. And there's also one with Omale. There's one with Mayokun, and then Fireboy and Friday also has one coming. The one with Friday is called For You and it's set to drop midnight today. Obviously, we know that at the time Friday has worked with Ashake on Blessing, and that was an amazing track. Everybody loved the song. There was no way you could not love that jam because it had message and it was so inspiring to see at the time Friday and Ashake. This time Friday is coming through with Fireboy. What are they going to do together? Two amazing vocalists on the song is bonkers, and we all can't wait to see what they've done together on that track. Moving on, we saw Fuse and Young John coming to announce that on the 31st of August, they are going to drop their song together called Jaya at the time and Jello at the time, and it's an amazing one. We all can't wait to see what Jello looks like. Just so you know, Jello was a song or track that began on Twitter and on TikTok at the time. Fuse was on TikTok and then he produced the beat live on TikTok, and then he got the first line of verse on TikTok. And as a matter of fact, even the feature on the song came from TikTok suggestion. Now, you ask the question, who do you want to have with the song? And people were like, Young John. And obviously, Young John came through and they made classic together. He has been on the spree on TikTok having questions by the song and he playing with the verse of song. And trust me, it has been an amazing one. He spoke about his crutches, Tua Savage, and Star, Thames, amazing. He just spoke about a lot of persons. And finally, the song is set to drop on the 31st of August. Fuse and Young John coming through together. Recall that Johnny has been so spectacular from YBNL alumni to producing to music, and they've dominated the music space so far. Fuse had a big song at the time. Finesse, Young John has had a couple of songs, including Stamina and so many Shackly, and so many other songs to his name. And at this time, coming together at this point just shows that it's going to be greatness. And we are coming to see what two great artists have done together on Jello. 31st of August, we can't wait to see what they've done, which will be released to us by both teams. Now, Fuse announced to us that initially it was set to drop the project, but then because a lot of paperwork were yet to be signed and all of that, the song could not drop. But now all of those have been signed, and 31st, the song is going to come true. Are you waiting for it? Because I am waiting for it. I love you guys so much. Please take care of yourself. We'll catch you guys on the very next.